Actually been ages since I've done this, it feels so weird. But at least back into it eventually. I just get this weird feeling of anxiousness when I haven't done this in a while. No like discernible reason for it, it's just there. I always poke fun at myself for this, for like never actually like warming up or anything before like starting streams and just doing this, but like that just hasn't changed. See how it goes. Yeah, it's been a minute. By a minute, I mean like 3 weeks. A lot has happened since then. It's fine. Meet Mario. I'll say it's strange to not see a splash. It's gonna be weird, I have to like adjust to this. I haven't like talked about playing in like ages. I like haven't talked very much past like 3 weeks anyway. Really? Okay, nice. LD at least, but yeah, not a great look to start. Just a splash. We jumped in. I thought we moved up there already. I feel like we had so much space. I'm surprised they let me get that since they were pre-firing, but I don't complain. I hope you win that. You're a dually. Nice. That's going for a flank. And I think that'd kill me. Alright. I feel like I'm playing badly, but the first game. I like what this dually is doing though. Kind of ambitious, I don't know about that. I'm honestly not sure what I want to do in this position. That guy... Yes, it's worth it. I wanted to shark or something, but I think the guy like dying on top of me kind of blew it. Maybe it didn't, maybe it's paranoid. I'm probably just paranoid, but... But I've already done nothing so far. I think I swim into that. And here comes a special that deserves to get nerfed in like a week or whenever they patch this game. I kind of just accept this game as a loss, to be honest, but like this is just how Rainmaker goes in solo. Especially on a map like this. Just pop them anyway. Game feels like already like lost. A trap in the corner. Also, it's hard to feel bad when you're losing and you're fighting like a Splash, to be honest. Like, the power discrepancy in this game is that extreme. If you have stuff, but it's just not Splash, you know? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't even play that well that game. I'm not even like... I'm not even like... how to describe it. It's more deflating just feeling like you're losing games in matchmaking to start because you have to fight Splash and you don't get one, honestly. Yeah, like a broke punch isn't the worst, but it's not exactly good. I don't really like our comp, to be honest, though. Yeah, I'm not a Blob fan, or am I a Blob believer? We fight actual people who know how to move, it feels like you can't kill anything. Yeah, X has a lot of issues, but I don't take it seriously, to be honest. I don't think it's really worth like taking S-Week that seriously, to be honest, at the moment. The game is like an imbalanced disaster. I don't know, it's just for fun. Like, I see people like stressing out and like everything, and it's just like, bro. There's like 4 weapons in this game that feel like you're not throwing out weapon select, it's okay. Yeah, like in general, it's been fine for me, but to be fair, the hours I'm streaming at, there's not as many Japan players playing right now, which might actually be bad for me. How's the job prospect going? It was a process and a half. And it's like too early to say, but I'm just very tired lately. Like more than usual. As I did post on Twitter like a week ago, I ended up like falling and hurting my wrist. That didn't help. It's like pretty much okay now, not like 100%, but it's like close enough. Otherwise, I wouldn't be streaming this. But I don't know. It's been a rough few weeks, so I'll say that much. It has been 3 weeks since I've streamed, so like I've missed that. But at the same time, it is kind of like it is weird because like I want to play X and I want to stream, but doing both together may not be the best combination because I'm like I've been like stressed out in general lately, so I don't think like X rank is exactly like the best way to feel better. But I don't know. It'll be okay. Maybe. That junior is lagging out. Okay. Honestly, 30 one's pretty good to start, though. Yeah, like, I don't get mad over losing at next rank or anything, it's just like, I feel like, in the sense of, like, you want to unwind, it's not the best idea, but then series is kind of boring, so it's just like, I don't know, getting a healthy mix is, like, kind of rough. I don't know what... Okay, now I see. Oh. Did you get that? I feel like I'm just gonna accept the fact they're gonna die, yeah. I'm bad, but Blob is worse, so it's okay. Never mind. Oh, I can't actually react to moving players. You dropped. You're kind of crazy for that, but you're a splash, so honestly I'm not gonna question it too much. You're gonna win that fight, aren't you? No, almost. Almost. It was almost enough that the Fizzy killed, but it's okay. It was weird, I wasn't expecting them to move so much. I thought they'd like be stuck, but that's what I get for not playing this game as much lately. People don't get stuck online. Yeah, but yeah, I'm like not gonna stress it. If it like gets that bad, then maybe I'll like swap the series or something, but I kinda doubt it will, I don't know. It can only get so bad. This is crap there. It was like the most like any crab ever. Like, even if I lose, like, I haven't played this game much lately, so it's like, I can't even, like, say, like, oh, my performance is so good, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't care. I would like to know why the Blob is, like, face-rushing that, but you know what? You do you, man. I missed all my shots. Kind of expected. Yeah, I think it's just a fact that in Japan lobbies, like, people just straight up don't get stuck. Like, everything is, like, super late, and, like, the netcode in this game is, like, super spaghetti. Like, a really awkward angle to be, This is like the first really bad position we've been in. I have a Booyah right now. Heck that, which isn't good. I don't like how much paint there is here now. They Booyah this. Tell them to wait like 10 seconds so I have double Fizzy. Smile. Okay, that's good. Half their team's up here. Yeah. I messed up the Booyah. I wouldn't have had to go for the jump if I like threw it at a better angle. That kind of sucked. Why are you down there? Okay, I was like, if you drop that, I'm like actually gonna blame you. It was an okay shark. It's just the positioning of that. I'm like, if they get out of your range, like, you lose. You're doing NA. Yeah, NA just looks really boring, honestly. Like, there's so little competition in NA. You can have, like, the most, like, mid-power ever and still be, like, top, like, 300. It looks lame. Like, it's just... I don't know. I'll take latency and, like, more, like, exciting lobbies than that. Like, I feel like if you pick NAX, it's just gonna feel like series, where it's like, unless you recognize the name on the enemy team, you're just gonna be sitting there like, I'm bored. Yeah, like, whenever I watch NAX, like, I'm like lurking in someone's streams, granted I haven't really, past couple of weeks, has been busy, like, it just, I don't know, it just looks like the only reason it would ever look stressful is because people have no idea what they're doing. Like, I don't know. Even then, like, I see people with, like, high NAX powers just being like, I can't find lobbies because, like, yeah, no one's at that power in NA, like, there's so few players. Yeah, like it's not like an NA exclusive thing. Like even in Japan solo, there's still games where I feel like I'm playing like with literal children. Like I don't think I can. I don't think I can do this while queuing. Well, like I did like 2 series yesterday because like I wanted to do dailies or whatever. So like usually I play like A series like tops. And it was like a JP lobby like X on like Undertow TC. I think my KI at the end of it was like 29-3. Like, it actually felt like I was just sitting in a series game bullying people. I'm like, this is weird. Like, those games still exist, don't get me wrong, but they're definitely, like, every game in NA, or, like, every other game in NA that it would feel like that. Where it's kind of just in there, you're like, I feel like I shouldn't be here. And, like, even my like kills were just like me like missing a bunch of times and like trading or like someone popping a special. Like it just felt like so wrong. There's a few GP players. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. That I don't know what they're aiming for necessarily, though, unless they just want easy lobbies. I don't know. They have a Dynamo, but they have Splash. We have like no lethals outside of just Fizzy, so that's not great, honestly. We have a Dynamo, we pop this, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we pop it, right? Right. Okay, well, now we pop it. Please help me with this. I know you want to fight the people, and I do too, but like, I want to push the advantage when we actually have it. Thank you. I feel like we could have gotten first check if we like popped that sooner when we killed half their team. I don't know. I'm just saying, man. It's everyone's favorite special to complain about. Rightfully so. Oh no, we're a lead of 78. Anyways. This weapon's like actually impossible to track with Ninja, dude. Okay, if I dropped it, that's not me. That was a free kill. But Dynamo's legally not allowed to work. Don't do that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Your weapon's legally not allowed to work. Oh, teammate, cheeser. Actually, I want to jump in. This is very macros to be aggressive. Ah yes, this is the certified Dynamo moment. They swung and had no ink or whatever, and they had to wait like a year to fix that. You're out of position, bro. Interesting. Yeah, I'd love to help you, but giant enemy crab or something. Great game. I had a dynamo and the Clash was like out of position twice. That's on track color changes after the fest. To be honest, I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to that. Like, I did a bit of tricolor, but like, I feel like tricolor inherently is a very unbalanced, just like stupid for fun mode. So like, I don't know. I will say I think Undertow tricolor is like hot garbage, and like the worst tricolor they did by like a significant margin. Because they really said defending team respawn is a rectangle that's like 20 feet wide and like 5 feet long. And it's just like, this is not a spawn. I hope you know that. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like Undertow tricolor like at all. The design was like awful. Like, I still think my favorite tricolor is unironically Hammerhead. It's like the middle's like wide enough that it actually like can sustain like a massive spawn. Or like, you know, at least like it has like the one elevated part. Like in Undertow, it's like not even like elevated, it's like 2 feet above. Like you can literally spawn camp the enemy team with stuff like Zuka because they have to drop on the same platform. Like Zuka literally just like clears the whole thing. It's like, this is so dumb. Like you get in like hard advantage and be like machine or whatever, and you just like sit under the spawn and it's like, where do they go? Do we pop this? Apple, you're not in turret position, you're making me anxious. Okay. Well, that didn't work out. I hate this map in Remaker still, dude. This map sucks. The pop matters like so much. And like not in like a good way, just in like this is obnoxious kind of way. Okay, my team just like, my teammate exploded to that like so fast, holy hell. I'm glad they only got to 50, because like, it should have been way further, honestly. They got distracted by me, I love when that happens. You know, I feel like in that context I almost wish I had Splashdown because it's a junior, and junior's actually kind of bad at killing Splashdown. Like, I don't know, Booyah Bomb and latency, like, actually just feels like Splashdown a lot of the time. Or like, yeah, in theory it should work, but it just, like, doesn't. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there. Want to kill the Tetcher with that, but oh well. Okay, like how do I hit them twice and they get away like so casually? It's just crazy to me. He's out of position. So I can't hit them at that range, but they can? Okay, bro. They don't even have run speed, like, come on, dude. What is this? Okay, they have more mobility than me, so fair, but like, god. Plus, I did not mean to jump there at all. Did he go crazy? No, he choked the kill while sharking. Hate to say it. Not the worst trade, honestly. Okay, well this is extremely bad. Getting face rushed, I feel like we were just sharking here. Yeah, they were. They really should have like such a better lead by now. I shouldn't have picked that at all, that was a bad idea. My teammate was running back the same way I was going. That apple committed a really bad time with him. It's like weird, like this is a really winnable game, but we're just like spaghettiing a lot of stuff. Oh, hi. I opened the map and saw that too late, and yet somehow I still won that. Alright. That's just like the missing kind of moment, because like this weapon skill time is bad. And there's a giant enemy crab, so we gotta wait 10 years. Yippee. Right now we gotta go. They did the meme committing to all the roles when they didn't know where I was yet. Like, dude, you gotta run. Like, you're just like you're putting all of like the strain in the last like 10 seconds to like not choke. You know that, right? Like, no, this guy should have ran so long ago. I don't care if he died earlier. Like, we can sustain it with all the specials we had. And whoever told me Rainmaker kind of threw that, to be honest. Like, so patient, but like, for what? Like, I think we had enough advantage for a lot of that. Like, it was the point where I was like threw the bouillon, the part of that one part of plat, they just were still sitting in the middle. For retro maps, yeah, no, I find the map design in this game a lot. A lot of the maps in 3 kind of suck. Even saying kinda is generous. Like, I don't like the idea of like, oh, just bring back a bunch of retros, but like, they're not good, then what's the point, you know? And then like you quote-unquote rework stuff like Hammerhead and Nahi and they just suck anyway, so like, okay, like what's the point of that? Apple went negative, Splash went negative. Great. All the garbage map of like, for like the years that I streamed S2, literally every time I was on, I was just like, this map sucks. Irredeemable map. Had they die 10 times on Splash? I mean, that can happen, but like, how much did they paint? Yeah, I don't know, just losing their fights. They're not painting that much either. I wasn't paying attention to who was holding the Rainmaker in the last like 30 seconds, but like, I feel like that's the most like egregious thing to me, because it's just like, they should have just ran. I don't care if they die, at least like they're trying, but like, I hate when people stall it in the middle. Because then you're just feeding the enemy team special, and it's just like, okay, well, like, now you're giving them a crab to stall, like, for 9 seconds. Like, this is not a good idea, dude. Yeah, I don't even, like, have, like, a favorite, like, quote-unquote map in this game. Like, I have maps I'm like, yeah, it's okay. And then there are maps where I'm just like, yeah, it's garbage. Yeah, now I'm sure the patch will do something about Flash. Or at least Crab, it should do something about Crab. Wow, the comps in this lobby are, like, dumb as hell. What is this? No, this is, like, awful. What the hell is this? Why am I, like, actually the best painter on, like, Machine? Like, what is this? What is this garbage, dude? Wow. I don't think the blob would actually be watching that. Nah, I hate this kind of lobby because, like, it's just, like, genuinely, like, no one can move. Like, at all. Like, this is awful. Are you I hate charger players, dude. Like, that's really what they consider the best decision in that scenario, instead of, like, jumping in any capacity. Like, okay, bro. Like, how... No, like, I hate lobbies like this. Like, the weapons, like, can't move. Like, we've been in hard advantage for so long, and the lead is still 40. Like, that sucks. I hit that, that would've been great, but I didn't. God, like, what an awful set of weapons. Like, why is this even allowed? Like, look at our paint, dude. This is terrible. Actually get top tier Finker for free, and I don't like that. Like, dude, what is this? What am I looking at? Okay, well that's a bad idea, but continue, man. No, there's no paint to move, dude. Like, I want to back out and I'm immediately, like, stuck already. Oh, what an awful lobby. Nice. That was a game. That's the time behind on chat. It's been like forever since I've done this. So just like seeing bits and pieces. And I wouldn't be surprised if Burst like unironically gets nerfed. Like, Suspam's always been a problem, but like the fact you get 2 bursts per ink tank is kind of dumb when you put on Weapons like Splash. Especially when you stack like multiple. Dynamo's just straight garbage, yeah, the weapon's like hot garbage. Yeah, heavy, like, the concept of heavyweight, lightweight is just really dumb to me, because, like, a lot of the weapons that are already strong only get stronger with lightweight. Like, something like Splash could be medium weight right now. Like, if you only changed it to medium weight, not much would really change. It'd still be the best weapon in the game on ammo. Because it still has the crazy ink efficiency, frame data, like, accuracy, like, the God Kit, like... It's like, why does lightweight even exist if it's just there to, like, buff an already, like, top weapon? But then it's there to just gimp, like, garbage, like Dynamo, like what is this? There's no benefit to it. Like, oh cool, I'm still being punished for, like, being good in a game that came out, like, 7 years ago, like... Cool, man. Fun time. Like, I don't know, this game's already, like, falling, or, like, it's fallen to the thing I said, like, the first month of the game, where they kind of copy-pasted all the weapons, including all the nerfs from 2, so the power level's so, like, on the floor, that, like, literally introducing one weapon that feels like a Splatoon 1, like, strong weapon, which is, like, Splash, like, feels like it's, like, way too much for this game, because, like, not much, like, can keep up with it at all. Like, straight up. Like, I don't know, I really need them to undo a lot of the nerfs from, like, 2 to, like, up the power level, and then add more weapons that aren't shooters with, like, good kits. For variety's sake, because there's, like... Still doing the meme of giving the shooters the best kits in the game. That game's gotta stop. Can have a few, but, like... Oh no. Kinda goofy. Yeah, like, lightweight on shooters is just like, I don't know, you're, like, buffing already, like, in the case of, like, Flash or, like, Juniors, like, I think they'd be okay without it, honestly. It just feels, like, unnecessary. Especially when Junior gets, like, the God Frame data and, like, the big ink tank and, like, all this other stuff that it, like, would function perfectly fine without. It's just, like, why do you get all that, but then Expo's meta for, like, 5 months and the devs say, like, annihilate that thing, like they did in S2. Like, yeah, it deserved nerfs, but you literally murdered Baller exclusively for it, and, like, it's, like, 220 Baller, and, like, it still has a sensor, and, like... It's just, like, I don't know. Like, if they do something similar where they see Stampers actually seeing any semblance of usage right now, which it is, and they end up nerfing it, like, I'm actually just gonna, like, roll my eyes and be like, alright, like... I have to never invest into any weapon that's not shooter, because they'll just murder it on the spot the second it's good. And I think most people think Crab Tank deserves numerous nerfs. Like, that thing's overtuned as all hell. Like, I think the vulnerability's too low, the duration's too long. That's not even speaking of, like, a million other things about it. Like, vulnerability is way too low for what it's supposed to be. The duration is way too long, and, has no end lag when you actually break it, so you just get melted by Splash for even trying to do it. Like, oh cool, you stop the crab, yay! Now go fight the S tier weapon. Immediately. Even though the crab already whittled you, probably. For trying. Why is Sloppy so red? Like, red and purple. We have Dapple, right? Okay, well, we lost the player, so no, you know what? No. I feel like I've, like, not won top in, like, any of these lobbies, honestly. It feels like it. Ouch. Okay, well. Fair. I can't be mad they actually directed me, like, that's smart. Hydra has no run speed, okay. Alright, man. Do I want? Yeah, I'll Okay, well, that didn't work out. I don't know why they popped the cooler so far back. Like, I don't know why. They should have thrown that to be like where I'm standing. I think I had so many assists this game. Can't go. Okay, bro, you gotta hit him. Like, you just gotta hit him. Help me out here. Yeah, like, please move up. Please move up, dude. Please? Like, dude, our whole team is up here. Like, please move up. Bro, please move up. I'm on my knees. Please move up. Okay. There's way too many people doing this on Rainmaker Run. Like, you're in advantage state. Please abuse that. Even if you die up here, like, worth it, you know? All takes. I died through the Booyah armor because I was weak, that's crazy. I died. No, the rain broke it, that's funny. It's OS rain, that's really funny, actually. Stop being stubborn, just walk away, if you can. Alright, that's not great. Haha. We love Fizzy, yeah, baby. Yeah, except they actually nerf Fizzy, so I feel like it's in a healthy spot as opposed to, like, Flash or any of that. Woo. Yeah, no, like, Shooter's overtuned, but part of Shooter being overtuned was everything else being, like, gutted to all hell because they nerfed everything that was fun that wasn't Shooter into, in, like, an overkill kind of way. Like, they murdered Ballpoint, they slapped Expo, like, super hard, they murdered, like, Squelchy kind of hard, like, relative. They murdered Brella, like, they don't care, like, any, like, actual fun, like, interesting weapon that isn't a Shooter just gets, like, the hard nerf, but then Shooter's just like, 10 points for special. Like there's such like a clear bias on how they balance the games. Like even in 3, like Machine has a 210 Booyah, 8 the Fizzy nerf, and the Booyah rework is like a nerf. That's like 3 actual nerfs. Botch has been the same since day 1 for like 4 months now. I want to say something. Like, okay, like I was talking about this with someone yesterday. Let's think, like, relatively speaking. Like, think back to Splatoon 2, day 1. Power's broken and, like, as all hell, right? Like, we all know that. It only took them 2 months to, like, hard nerf that. Like, they nerfed the range, gave it, like, the 210 armor and, like, all of that. Like, that took 2 months. It's been almost double the length, and Splash has been the same since, like, day 1. Granted, day 1, people weren't spamming Splash nearly as much because people weren't really good at with Crab, like, immediately. But, like, I think it's been too long for, like, an actual, like, change. Like, S2 drops and within 2 months they're like absolutely murder try, and they did, and they buffed it again in December because they overkilled it, but like at least they were willing to buff it again. Landmarker's like hot garbage. It's literally the same cost as like Burst Bomb. Like that's like actually hysterical. Like these can't exist in the same game. And like assuming like the game is like, no, it's balanced. It's like, no. Versus a giant circle of ink that does 60 on direct and like good like actual crossfire damage like at the same time. Like Landmarker literally screams to the opponent, I was standing here when I threw it, and if it taps them it does like 30. And it's also a tiny little like baby hitbox. And paints like 2 pixels. Yeah, like mobility is a big point of Splatoon, but like why does it only feel like shooters are allowed to be? Or like relative to a lot of other weapons. Like Landmarker's not even a dollar store burst bomb, it's literally like bargain bin like 5-cent burst bomb. Like the price is so low that the store is basically saying, please take it out of our inventory, we don't need it. And we're going to throw it out if you don't buy it for like a literal like nickel. Like, I don't mind shooters being good, but like, again, part of the identity of Splatoon's like the more interesting weapons. So like when I see like comps that are just like in lobbies that are just like 50% splash, not as like, you know, ignoring the fact that there could also be stuff like T-Tex and Gals. It's kind of just like, well, not particularly exciting. I don't know, this game's dying from a variety. Like literally the bridal weapon class doesn't exist. It exists as like a novelty. You feel like memeing. Yeah, Slash Echo's weird. I still don't even know like how to feel about it. Like in theory it could do some cool stuff. Like I think zip on a bucket like that could be really cool, but it's also like hard as hell to like use correctly. Because like in theory with Zipcaster you could just like go like latch to a wall and then do like the ledge goblin thing and like really weird angles and all that, but like it's so hard to actually do. Then you have like Marker, which is like in theory you can come up, but again it's so hard to do. Like Slasher Decker doesn't have like an easy out to just like play neutral, which is why like everyone just like, or like it seems like people just stack QR, you know? Like what else are you gonna do? It's just a really weird weapon. Brella is an aesthetically pleasing weapon that I get to put in my locker and have a badge of, and then I don't acknowledge it in any other form right now. I'll play Brella in series. It's a series weapon, not an X-rank weapon. I don't know, like you can't make a perfectly balanced game. Like I think that's kind of like the fool's errand to try and make a perfectly balanced game. Like I what's the word? I value fun more than like making it quote unquote balanced, but like it's not balanced right now, and it's only like marginally fun because it's unbalanced with stuff like Splash. Like if Splash was broken, but then like hypothetically like Brawler Intent was also broken, like that'd be fun. Like, you know, I could play the weapon I like because it's also broken, but like it's not. Like, those weapons suck. They're terrible. So if I want to feel like I'm not throwing, I'm gonna end up defaulting to something that's actually playable, like Splasher Machine. Yeah, like it's early on in the game, I'm not surprised by that, but I do think they're being way too slow about the patch. Like having to wait 4 months to adjust a weapon that's been overtuned since day one is a bit much. And like even that, we don't even know if they're actually gonna like address it correctly. Like for all we know, they could give it 210 crab and then like they could give it like 210 crab and like nerf crab duration by like 2 seconds and that's it. And like no, the game would still be dominated by Splash. You know, so for all we know, it could be more than 4 months of this weapon just like dominating the game. Because like this is assuming that they actually address it and then address it, and it means that like matters. It's like they've done good changes. Like I think the missile change was really good. Missile's still really strong, but it just like goes against like the kind of degenerate gameplay it's been for a few years. Like changes like that are good, so like they're capable of doing good changes. But like I'd also wish that they wouldn't take like almost half a year to do that. Well, Chad, I have to fight a splash. Yeah. 2 crabs even. Or like 1.5 crab. Because that weapon doesn't pay but like... You know. Okay, well now it's like 1 crab. You're dead! Hooray! I'll hold this till they pop and actually start running. Yeah. I don't know, like getting the pop is just, you just snowball so hard. Maps like these, bro. To be fair, I had some pretty good kills, like killing heavy was like good. Like killing them in 2-shot, I feel like if it was like 3-shot, I might drop it. You're saying 210 splash and actual crap changes. If that happens, then like, I don't know. Cause like I like this game and it's fun despite how much I ramble about it being like kind of a disaster in ways, because it is. Like I talk about these things because I like the game and I want it to be better. Like I don't know, I want to do comp, but if they genuinely like hypothetically if they don't touch crab like right now, then I'm just like not gonna bother. Like for now. Because my interest lies in like hoping that the game actually like changes from like patch to patch, but right now it's just like not really. That slash went 0 and 4. Oops. You know, literally toward the end of S2, I just spotted like K-Shot and like Junior for like 90+% of it. Nah, K-Shot won't come back because the missile change actually like nerfs how like K-Shot played a lot. Like, to be honest, like, my guess about that is, like, I feel like they'll give, like, 89, like, Sprinkler Missile. But, like, that's not even, like, a good kit at all, because, like, it's NZAP, so it's, like, a very, like, mediocre shooter relative to stuff like Splash. And then, like, on top of that, like, yeah, Sprinkler theoretically helps you build it more, but, like, Missile's no longer, like, a spamming weapon, so, like, now you literally brick your sub on, like, a dinky main weapon. Like, it wouldn't even, like, be that good, unless it's, like, really, like, the only, like, shooter with missile in the game, but even then, like, Zap's like not that good of a main weapon, so like no one would even like play it. Like Flames will play slow, but like if you actually like if the only missile like shooter was that, like it's still a sprinkler weapon. Like I don't want that. I don't know. Of course, I could always just do spot bomb missile and like something, you know, it's in the card. It's Epic Jet. How you doing, bro? Alright, line marker user, impress me. I think we got Pop Day Blaster. Think. Alright, never mind. I always hate this because like when someone dies, like I don't even want to commit to anything. It's like it always like this is how every game starts when like someone dies, I swear. Like I should have backed off, I shouldn't have been like throwing that busy. Genuinely. Yeah, I knew they were still there. I shouldn't have tweeted in the open like that. That was just very dumb of me. That's a greedy. Wanted to do two things at once. Didn't have. I'll take the fault on that, that's fine. At the same time, I still queued with the Jets culture, so like, do I really feel bad? Not really. Okay, it's like you grab that, and your plan wasn't to reset it, so it was already like messed up, you know? It just ended. I don't want to play with the Jets culture. I don't care. Now, Whale's actually a good disruption special provider, actually following up correctly, which is like why I kind of like it. Like something like Ink Brush is good because people always like meme it like, oh, you just walk sideways for the whale. It's like no, like if you fight like a smart Ink Brush, they'll throw a bomb at you, then whale you, and then they'll see you running in a direction, and then cut you off with another bomb. Like whale is actually really good in the context of people who know how to abuse it. It's just like in solo queue, you don't like get the magical like I win the video game because I click missile. Like that doesn't happen with whale really, which is like that's good design. Yeah, Jets culture. The weapon, bro. Like, I think Whale's fine as is, like, just, you know, relative to other things right now. It doesn't, like, literally play the game for you. And, like, that's a fine thing, because it still does valuable things. Yeah, like Whale Missile and Bui are, like, the disruption specials, but, like, obviously it's, like, easiest to abuse, like the former two, like Whale requires a bit more like effort, and also depends like what weapon gets the Whale. Because if you're a Whale and you have like no bomb, then it's a little bit weirder. Like in the case of like 52, you have to like aggress with the main weapon, get like more mileage out of it, which is like a good thing. Like 52, like needing to interact is a good thing because it didn't have to interact in 2, and that was a bad thing. Because then you're like I gotta interact with them. Interaction anyway. Yeah, like in a world if we like had like less disruption right for weapons like Leader and Hydra, I feel like the answer would be like go QR comps. Like just play dive comps with like Tetra and stuff. Because I remember people were trying that a bit like a bit earlier on. I thought they were interesting. Yeah, by the end of S1, Leader fell off a lot. Like, it's still playable, but it's a hard to play weapon that kind of gets floored by just like QR. Because the value of its kills just went down at like a ton. Like Leader's all fine and dandy until you're stuffed into your spawn. Because the QR guy like finally won the attempt on like the 5th try. Now you're getting snowballed. Yeah, I haven't streamed in 3 weeks. You're not crazy. I also wanted to stream earlier today, but I kind of didn't wake up till like 1. One of those days. Or like I woke up at like 9, but then I like passed out again after like an hour. Really taking a long time to find these lobbies right now. Taking a long time. I mean, I'm fine with it, but I don't know. This way, I'm just like on my knees for an actual like information on like a patch or whatever. I just want to like see actual legitimate buffs to things, like changes, feel impactful. I feel like the extent of changes so far has been like a lot of bug fixes, and me going like, okay, that's a nice change to stuff like Missile and like Fizzy. Even like post nerf, I think Missile's one of the best specials in the game, but like it's also in the context of like there's so few weapons in this game. Like outside of Flames, I think the Missile options are just complete garbage. Like that's the thing. And Flames is like a slow playing weapon. Like if you put Missile like in its current state on like a fast playing weapon with like a lethal bomb, then yeah, or like that's an actual thing. It'll affect the game a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I just want the power level to go up. Like crab go down, splash go down. But like I want other like weapons to go up. Like you could literally remove like 2 nerfs on Squelchy, and I'd be happy. Like not even all of them, just like 2. I have an undercover and a blob, help me. I'm just not allowed to not go to game 5 in series, I guess. Oh wait, they went that way. Oh, I didn't realize. Oops, that's embarrassing. Kind of farmed them the first minute, not gonna lie. They have Ninja Squid on, that's better. I like that sweater. Like, what are they doing exactly? Okay, it's like there has to be someone charging here. Disadvantage state cringe. A part of life. Can you show your most fashionable outfit? Sure. Also, yeah, better map design would like hurt later a lot. Instead of just being like hallway maps with like one like choke point, or you know, mincemeats. Maps like mincemeat, of course, make later feel like it's oppressive as hell. It's like just terrible design. You know, I guess depending on like who you ask and what weapon they play, their definition of terrible design constitutes of different things. I'm right here. Am I like invisible? Am I invisible, dude? I feel like I feel like I just don't exist on their screen or something. Am I crazy? Like, bro, I literally just killed your teammate. Like, 1 second ago. Okay, like, I'm marked. Surely you know I exist now, right? Right? I guess not. No, this guy knows. This guy knows. I don't really know who I'm making. I was gonna say, like, this is kind of just like a snowball throw, you know? telling you, I don't exist on their screen or something. I was sitting in the rain. Why'd you pick that up? What is this game? What am I looking at? Am I crazy? Like, what is happening in this game? I feel like I'm delusional or something. Dude, what, like... I feel like I'm crazy. Oh, my OBS exploded. Uh-oh. Bitch might be having a moment. Maybe. I think. Disconnected, but no frame drop. That's not how that works. Weird. Reconnection successful. Huh. Weird. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know, stream died for, like, the end result and, like, the very last bit of that game. Hi. That was weird. Nah, it's not a Wi-Fi moment. I'm wired on my Switch and my PC. I don't know what that was. Just a hiccup on, like, Twitch's end or something. Because I had no frame drops or anything. It just said, disconnected, and it took a minute, and now it's reconnected. Like, I still have no frame drops. Like, what? Okay. Anyways, I don't know when it cut off, but, I don't think I existed that game on the enemy screen or something. I don't think I existed that game. I feel like I was just, like, an illusion. Like, I'm like a ghost living in your walls. Because there's no reason for this kind of KA. At all. Why? We have a Thunder! I don't understand. Also, I only got 10 points for going 3-1. Not like I'm surprised, because I feel like that last game is like a +0, because there's no reason for this KA, but... I don't know, man. Sure. Yeah, the Undercover has like a new passive ability they added where it makes your teammates invisible. That must be it. Your teammate is stealthy. I'm just laughing at the fact the guy tried to make the jump on the right block, and I killed them with like the worst aim ever in a 3-shot, and then the guy like the next guy walks over and tries to do the same thing like 2 seconds later. Like, your teammate just died. There's a player. So weird. He had a teammate named Nerf Brella. They probably encountered like one of like the 4 Brella players in the universe. I had no idea what to do. Man, that next rotation is pretty bad. Part of me kind of wants to do like a single series before we like go next rotation. Yeah, next route sucks. I'll probably play it anyway, but uh, yeah, let's do like one series or like two with Brawl, depending on how they go. Mocking Hammerhead, which is still pretty bad, but I don't care. It's series. To be honest, I'll take the slow climb. And X is fine by me. Because we got plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, I think, for like however many games I played on stream, like 10 or something. Or 11. Oh yeah, baby, the inconsistent two-shot. Yeah. Your opponent doesn't move because then you'll hit sideways and do 16. Yes! Yes! Consistent, damn it. Yes, the 4-shot. God, this weapon's terrible. Give me the damage back, I'm on my knees. On my knees, bro. How much you have to pay me to play 2 games of Undercover? If you want it in series, we'll do it. Not next. Theory, sure. Oh my gosh, an E-leader. Teammate died. Give us. That was broken instantly, alright. Oh man. Poor shot, baby. Yeah, it sucks. I like how they had to reposition because the sprinkler on the wall. Funny. Name your price. I don't know, dude. I don't have raids. I'm just here doing my own thing. I'm not like it's like I will not continue to stream until a subscribe. Like that's not how that works. Ooh. I don't, like even the kit on this, it's just like it's not really an exciting kit either. It's just sprinkler and a special that requires you to not like engage until it's over, or like until after you throw all of that. Like this kit just like doesn't make sense. Umbrella, unless you're actually just your whole goal is to just stall and spam tri-strike, but even then like just play T-Tech or something. It's a cheaper tri-strike and it's a more functional main weapon that doesn't have 10 years of downtime and it's a lethal bomb. Yeah, I missed the dually blaster. Umbrella, big weapon triangle. That's pretty fun. Funny. Uh... I really wish you could look at lockers between games. I like what this person has going on with their locker. I like the crossed botanas. Very neat. Well, Sprite has a lot of the Salmon Run stickers. Very cool. And then this person just really likes Octobrush. I really wish the Salmon Run stickers weren't so expensive. 'Cause if you want to decorate your whole locker with it, it feels like a commitment and a half. Like, I could if I want, but I don't know. Undercover in Craft Country. In fairness, it's series. Till the hour, so we'll see. Hi, Boosh. I have a reflex. Alright, so I'm playing like a ton of QR, so we're just gonna run at people. Okay. Got it, we're running at people. And I'm already dead. Yippee. Garbage kill time, baby. You ruined my QR, eh? Sure. And there is no shield, ahaha. Okay. There's so much end lag, I'm just dead anyway. What a time. I think it actually just tickles people, dude. Like I just, they just said, today I will swim into missile. I've seen a lot of people do lockers where it's just like, you'll be like the big coho drinking like the squeezer, or like a soda can, yeah. I've seen a lot of those lately. Not even in-game, I just see it on Twitter and stuff. That real Rob? I don't think so. Doubt. It's not rotation yet. By the time this one finishes, we'll probably do like one game of 10, just for funsies. Once again, we run at people. I am QRA. Make fun of me as I die instantly. Yep. And I die. Undercover with Torpedo Big Bubble? No, I don't even want Torpedo and Undercover. I think people who are asking for that don't understand that's like a bygone era when like team comps weren't composed of like a million shooters. Like the whole reason it was good back then is because it was like a countermeasure to stuff like Roller and Blaster, which was still relevant at the time, and Charger. Like I don't want that. That weapon like can't kill like at all. Besides, you have like Custom Junior with Torpedo, like, not big. You have Custom Junior in this game too, which I think does a way better job of like annoying those kinds of weapons anyway with Waybreaker on top. So I think it's like redundant to like slap Torpedo on Undercover. I don't think that like actually offers anything of worth. Ah, great job. You want Sunder with Crab? Yeah, no, even if Crab got nerfed, I'd rather have that. That way the weapon actually has, like, lethal potential. Like, I don't know, it's like, by the end of, like, 2, like, kind of was outclassed by other Incomer weapons, but it's like, Torpedo at the end of 2 is, like, not even, like, a sub anymore, because, like, everything was just, like, shooter-defined for the most part. Like, shooters don't care about Torpedo. Like, Torpedo's, like, to harass all the slow weapons and the weapons that shark. Which, like, shooters can shark, but they just shoot a bullet and they don't care. It's not like they're committing to a flick like a Roller or a shot like a Blaster. Zipcaster. I mean, like, if you're gonna make an Undercover kit, like, either make it funny or make it good. Like, it has to be one or the other. Don't give me, like, some, like, half measure of, like, yeah, it's kind of playable sometimes. Like, no, just go all the way. Make it, like, super stupid or, like, actually good. Sprinkler Zipcaster, it sounds awful. Also, Rare Barrel already has Sprinkler, so if they did that, that's actually just, like, a massive middle finger. What's the Dream Stupid Undercover kit, then? I'd have to think about that. Like, what's, like, objectively, like, a bad kit but would be funny? Beacon Zip. If they put Beacon on Undercover... No, if they put Beacon on Undercover, I would just be depressed, because I'm like, now I wish I just had an actual special. Like, as funny as Zip is, I'd probably get bored of it in, like, a week. I don't know, wait. to like look at the specials in this game because there's so many I have to like actively think about it. Uh... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm like looking at the special, I was gonna say, you're probably gonna hate me for saying it, but I think Cooler would be really funny on the premise of any Cooler-based assist that's happening on the map is gonna, like, regen its shield. I don't know what sub you would give it. It's, like, weird, it's like, how do you... You don't want it to be too good, but, like, you don't want it to be, like, totally useless. I don't know, it's, like, hard to, like, make, like, a meme kit without like half like it's hard to make a meme kit and like not have half of it be that it's just like now you're just sad it's not an actual kit. I don't know. How do I buff Cooler? I have no idea to be honest. Hard to make a meme kit than an actual kit. Yeah, kinda. Like there's a lot of sucky things in this game, but I want it to be like a fun kind of sucky. Like you could always give it like angle shooter or whatever, but like I don't know. Let's burn Water Springs and Hammerhead. Yeah, like I've seen people propose giving it OS, but like I don't know. Doesn't really solve the fundamental problem if it's not really like a win con. It's more just like a fallback special. Like okay, like you got to kill, go push with your thing you traded. Okay, cool, you respawn faster. Like that's fine, but like if you're getting like hard locked out on the map, Cooler doesn't really do anything for you because all it does is just like announce yourself with the little jingle. And like if you grab it now, you're just like actually marks. I don't know. Yeah, VDS is my only 5-star in this game. I like it a lot, but yeah, it's not good against Crab. Not to be honest, I would take like 1 or 2 buffs. Again, like you still like everything in this game has all the nerfs from 2. Like no, like raise the power level. The power level in this game sucks. Like so many of these weapons are like still nerfed from like 4 years ago. Like if you give it like the standing bullet back, like I would take that as like a standalone buff. I'd also take like one of the ink efficiency nerfs undone. Like I either or, I'd be happy like with one. If I got both, that'd be insane though. Like they do that. Like, I don't know, just raise the power level. I'm tired of like Flash just existing. Everything else is just like, yeah, I got nerfed 3 years ago and I'm still nerfed. Like, okay, cool, man. Cool. I think my breaker's good right now. Like, Custom Junior is actually kind of strong. I don't want to play Custom Junior actually. I think Waybreaker's like a healthy special. Like it has a clear impact on the game, but there's like also the downside of you can just like shred it with certain weapons, so you can't just like throw it in like dumb places where it's gonna get shredded instantly. Like Waybreaker's probably like my favorite special in this game in terms of like it does something, but it doesn't feel like literally like cheating like Crab does when like it is at its peak. Yeah, like if you're breaking it before you even get the hitbox out, then it's probably just like a garbage placement of the special anyway. Like I don't know, it's not really the special's fault. And even that, like it's not even that bad because like even if you throw a Wavebreaker and it gets shredded, right? Like someone had to like break it so they're exposing information to you, and you're still able to like start charging the next one instantly. Like I don't know, like it's a special with an impact, but it's also just like a bait that forces a reaction in some capacity, which is really useful. Like, part of the appeal of like custom junior is like the entire kit baits a reaction from someone, and if they don't react, then they're getting chipped or whittled for something else to kill them really easily. Like, that's like the whole thing with like custom junior and like people calling it like a quick time event weapon, because it's literally just like shoot the torpedo, jump over the wave breaker, break the wave breaker, watch out for the juniors holding forward and shooting at you. The juniors painting the floor. Like, it's just like it's really funny. Like, I think this weapon's hilarious. And at the same time, the existence of this weapon, like, yeah, I don't know, just like having this weapon in the game, like, I don't even want torpedo and undercover because it just wouldn't compare to like the pace that this weapon plays, and like, I don't like torpedo synergizes so well with wavebreaker. Especially on a weapon with getting tank and like a million ink efficiency. Yeah, my favorite special from 2 is still Bubble Blur. Like, I don't care how much like Twitter complains about quick pop nonsense. Like, if I burn 2/3 of my special to kill like 3 people, and you were clumping that hard, you deserve it. Like, there's no universe where like people like unironically complain about Bubble Blur when armor exists. Like, shut up. Not telling me 30 HP on the entire enemy team with iframes after the fact is more fun than that. Like, I will defend Bubble Blur forever, I don't care. Oh, that was super laggy trade, oh my god. I didn't even think I killed them, like, at all. I thought they shoot 9. That's my bad. No, but that's the thing I was talking about earlier, where like make the game fun. Don't worry about like balancing so hard that you're not willing to make fun things. Like Torpedo plus Bubble Blur is like genuinely one of the most fun kits to actually play into in a game filled with like really boring like stuff like Junior and Zap. Like, I don't care, it's strong, but like it's on a baby gun with no lethal. Like, there's actual downside to it. Like, I thought it was really cool. I like how this is just like the Waybreaker lobby now. Oh. The next my teammate. But they are Ninja Squid. I was like, I couldn't see that at all. Yeah, it might be, honestly. This is like weird to me because like on my screen, like I don't even feel like I'm getting 4 bullets on them, but then like it still gives me the kill, so it's just weird. Finally actually lost that. I don't like our comp, to be honest. Like, X-Point Climb was just... I don't know. They're so slow. Like, no one else on my team threw any clams, huh? Very cool. Sucks. I really don't like our comp. Oh, you gotta go like now. That was a disaster every game. Dude, I have like such a bad win rate on this map in Clan Blitz. I don't know what it is. Every time I play it, every game feels like that, and it's awful. So weird. No, I hated armor. I'll never defend armor. Like, no, like special literally built that you can AFK in the corner and suddenly impact fights on the complete opposite end of the map is like so fundamentally stupid. Because you literally take a fight that looks good for you, and then the guy magically has like 30 HP. And it's just like, oh, just react to the little swirly effect. It's like, no, like, you already committed to it. You know, I despise armor. I'll never go back to that. I think defending crab is also terrible. Like, people just need to accept the game is, like, flawed. And, like, things aren't balanced. Like, that's just the reality of it. No matter how hard you cope. Like, yeah, quote-unquote, the answer to armor is, like, everyone run OS! Yay! It's like, this is stupid. Oh, no. Just run OS suction, run OS missile, run OS burst bot. Like, okay. Like, I'm glad we're over their armor thing. Like, no, the way armor is designed is just fundamentally ruins, like, what weapon classes. Like, even if you think, like Blaster wouldn't be good without armor, which is, like, it could be true. Like, the idea of a special that filters out multiple weapon classes is just bad. Like, no, like, you see, like, clips of chargers hitting 4 people and, like, no kill comes of it because of armor. It's just, like, that's just straight unfun. Like, I don't care, like, I just don't care. It's just not fun. That's not an enjoyable game. If you're a leader and you actually hit 4 shots and no one dies, then, like, okay. Like, armor takes, like, no skill to use outside of just, like, timing and, like, understanding when to actually engage with it. Like, there's, like, no nuance to it. This terrible design. Like, yeah, cool, they're weak, but you're leader. You're not finishing that individually. In the team setting, sure. Hypothetically. But if you're just playing solo queue and some dinky, like, juniors just sitting in the corner farming armor for their team all game, and then you get, like, 2 actual kills that game as E-leader, like, that just feels like garbage and it's gonna make you not want to play the game, like, straight up, and I don't blame you. Like, armor was just awful. Like, fighting armor at, like, high levels is actually genuinely awful. I don't know, like, outside of Craft Tank, like, there's nothing really that egregious in this game. So, like, as a basis, I think we're doing okay. Yeah, but that's, like, literally one clip, because for that clip there exists, like a bunch of other clips where people do hit armor 4 times in a solo queue setting, and nothing happens. So it's just like, wow, great aim. None of them died. Try again next time, bozo. Meanwhile, because you broke the armor off the junior player first, they're already halfway to their next one. Like, what's this garbage? Awful. Yeah, I have Villy. We have Villy Blob, which is weird, and custom junior. feel like Splash and Octobrush in theory could farm, like, kind of farm our combo. Brush in terms of the literal main weapon, but our kits are kind of just the giant middle finger for us, I don't know, I'll say. I did not say that, that's my bad. Move. That sucks. I want to get that, but it's just parking. Whatever. Like I was trying to like think like there's no clam on the floor because if there was I would have like gladly suicided to get the 60, but there wasn't, so I don't know. Me too, man. I did not think the machine would drop there. I thought it was only the brush. Okay. To be honest, a lot of people are disappointed in Nova, and like honestly, I kind of don't care. But that's just like what were they cooking? This is not Splatoon 2. This is not pre-patch baller, I'm sorry. That's not what we're playing. I don't mind Nova being bad because, to be honest, I don't think we need another shooter, and nor do I think we need another shooter that's actually, like, game relevant. I'm good, man. I'm installing. Billy came over. Billy knows. Thank you. Okay, bye, team. You know, as more time goes by, maybe I am glad I just suicided for the 20 points given the state of this one. Maybe it was a good thing. I didn't choose the point, that's my bad. I was gonna say if Billy actually gets the double there, then I was willing to suicide for that. I mean, also it's still okay, we're still holding. I say okay, it's just okay. It's not good by any means, but it's okay. Nice. Oh. Nice. Nice. Literally a single wipe on this map, that's what it takes. Crazy. The thing with Nova is I think people in Silica are playing it wrong, but even if you play it correctly, it's not really doing much aside from just like getting assists, but even then, like I don't know, I'd just rather have a different weapon on my team, because the crossfire is terrible because its damage is dinky and bad, and its accuracy isn't good. Like, you have weapons like Squeezer and Squelchy in the game, so like, why? And then in terms of like the kit, it's like Sensor exists, I guess, and like Whale isn't bad, but like Whale works in combination with stuff like bombs and additional pressure, so like, I don't know, just on an individual scale, like, yeah, you may 3-shot someone with Whale or 4-shot someone with Whale, but like, when that's like supposed to be like quote-unquote good as like a shooter, like, kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, Nova Undercover is stupid because Nova massively outranges it, sure, but like they literally can't kill each other. If they just play at the tips of the range, it's really funny. Like, Nova can't break the shield. So dumb. Like, the same energy as 2 Undercovers, like 2 Wunders trying to kill each other. It's just like, can't break each other's shields. And even if you do, you kill so slowly that they're probably just gonna run away. It's just, this is goofy. Like, I don't know, it's just weird having Nova in a game with Squeezer Squelchy and like Jet Squelcher, like main weapons wise. Like, it's just like, why do you exist? Like, cool, it's more ink efficient, I guess, but that's not really a reason to pick it. Kind of weird comp, but we have Fling Zone on this map, so that's a positive. Yeah, that's a crap. Lovely. Just ignore him, yeah, go. Go. Oh wait, you want to get this too? Okay, well. Okay. Kind of surprised that they also wanted that, also I'm kind of just throwing this as a bait, to be honest. I want to know where they are, yeah. Like, I like Breaker's versatility for stuff like that, because, like, yeah, I didn't technically mark anyone with it or anything, but, like, I got the info on where they were and proceeded to, like, I traded them. That was a good trade, because it's on their half of the map. You know, like, that's cool. Alright, Mario, I'm gonna leave it to you. I'm not jumping. I got H3 sucks. Yeah, I don't really mind it. Not me harassing the Hydro. No, that'd be silly. Not me. Ah, the crap. Ooh. You will play the minigame. You did not play the minigame. You will play the minigame. Did not play the minigame. Right, bro. They are not having a good time. Oh. I'm more confused I didn't get an assist because I rolled the torp on my landing, but alright. I'm just here to be a distraction, to be honest. I'm leaving, see ya. I didn't see the bomb at all. I shouldn't have thrown that directly down there, actually. I should have thrown it, like, further, like, here. I should have thrown it further back so they have to commemorate to killing that. They have a Stamper. I kind of forgot they have a Stamper. I didn't even see them that game, to be honest. 3 pairs of beat up for Hydra to counter Torp. Yeah, I like the part where you can't run. Am I getting 10 for 3-0? Am I getting 10? 26, okay, that's actually nice. That's pretty nice. Not amazing, but it's nice. The thing you're describing with H3 that comes down to the players, it like reminds me of people like there's so many people that like pick a low tier of their own volition and then act like they're better than people picking top tiers and succeeding more than them because then they're like, oh, you're just using top tiers. It's just like, yeah, because I want to win. So why wouldn't you pick like insert like some of the best options in insert video game here? Like I don't know. It's just like it's such like a backwards like elitist mentality. I don't get it. Like, it's funny to succeed with things that are worse or whatever, right? But, like, can't fault people for actually picking, like, good options. What are top 500 scores like these days? I don't know for Japan, honestly. That's a good question. I imagine it's, like, mid-27 or something to start. I'd a guess. Maybe Sun starts with 28, that sounds right. I think for other ones it'd be, like, 27 something, because I'm, like, high 26 in raid, and it's, like, top 1500 or something. You can check on the app, I think. I'm trying to see. I haven't, like, looked where this is. I'll look for it after this. Yeah, like, if you like the low tier, you're free to like it. Like, no one's stopping you. But if you act like you're an elitist, then the people who are picking top tiers are wrong for doing it. It's just like, when you're just being kind of dinky, you know? Because I saw that a lot in S2. I think of, like, when MPU got added and K-Pro was actually, like, meta after a couple buffs it got. And, like, you would have people being like, you're fake pro pickers. I've been picking pro since 2017. I don't need MPU. That's a crutch. It's just like, this is stupid. Like, you're gimping yourself on your weapon. Like, wouldn't you be happy that your weapon's finally good? No, you just literally have the contrarian mentality of like, I used it longer than you. And it's just like, that's nice. You're worse than people picking it up now because they're willing to actually understand how the game works. And abuse the fact that it's strong because of stuff like MPU. I got it, it's so dumb. I'm not alive. That one health for a solid like 5 seconds there. Crazy. Alright, see you, buddy. Didn't play the minigame. Play the minigame. I just have to sit here until we actually get enough kills to like properly move out right now. Nice, look up now. Gotta like inch your way in on this map. We're finally in. Okay, I think they went a little bit too early with that. But you know, whatever the heck they did, great job. I don't know what you did, but great job. I'm very skeptical in scenarios like that because it's just like I don't want to, you know, be necessarily trying, but like you'd be surprised what you get away with sometimes. On a lightweight shooter, just abuse that, you know. Force the booyah. Next time, I'm leaving. One more shot. You're done. Cool. Yeah, I was like, this is like just a reverse and dead. Yeah, this is a really bad scenario. Hands jumping. And yeah, okay, whoever did it, thanks. Get over here. Nice. I'll throw this here. Prevent dropping for free. I know. Funny torpedo. They don't have time. Ooh. You think this blue's traded with 3 of them? If they did, then good frickin' job. If they didn't, then good job to whoever did it. No, to be honest, I don't want Gluga to be good. Also, I think on a fundamental level, Gluga like can't be like you know like game defining in a game like so heavily focused on movement when all like the top tiers like move so much. It just can't. We did it. We defeated the Splash Menace and I got 2k paint because it's Hammerhead and there's like Walleye with a bajillion paint as opposed to Walleye with like -10 paint. You know? I mean, in fairness, Cooker, you're being realistic with them. It's the kind of thing where like you're gonna cap yourself at a point. Roll armor. I think it's kind of neat because it is a commitment to jump in a way, but like how much it affects you depends on your weapon. Like you would obviously hate it more on Blaster, for example, because like I've had times where I AoE someone with RB and then they just like parry the next shot and then murder me because they're a shooter, and it's just like. Yeah, my teammate didn't finish that. I don't know what else to say. That's unlucky. I was like actually one. Brawl armor stronger against shooter. It's like too arbitrary. Like from a design POV, it can't be. Without like really arbitrary limitations or something. Like I personally don't mind it, but yeah, I think it just depends on the weapons you play. Okay, dude, like, I was gonna say, like, please, he's one in the corner and there's a weight breaker going off. Like, this is a really easy engagement. Oh, there's a guy here, yeah, there is. I meant to roll that a bit softer, but there I am. That's my bad. Also, to be fair, my whole team ignored me when I said there's a guy behind us, so I don't feel as bad. Yeah, I could definitely feel them getting crabs, and we are not really right now. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one, based on what I'm seeing so far. To be honest. Against this map, it snowballs really hard. Who knows? That's a cool special, dude. Also, Twitch died for a second again, if you're wondering. I don't know if it's actually, like, up yet. Which is being funky right now. Bye. Okay. Don't go so deep, dude. You're gonna die. Okay, we're letting him do this again because we're not painting, so you just drop some planks a million times. Alright. Sure, man. Kind of. Okay. Team is not it right now. Say that much. Like, I'm already half to another wave. If I junior moment. Yeah. Nah, I think my team just got mechanically dipped so hard for like 5 minutes. To be honest. That and the awareness was like negative, but Apple literally did the same thing multiple times. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know, Twitch is being weird today. Are we getting a patch soon? I hope so. The game is in desperate need of it. I don't know, I feel like I did what I was supposed to. Didn't really mean much, how'd we do? Yeah, okay, my T-Tech was like struggling. My team was also getting farmed by the best weapon in the game, so that's pretty normal. Yeah, sounds about right. Add it to the statistics of I lost because we didn't get a splash on our team and we had to fight one, and my teammate also got mechanically diff, so now it's a mechanical diff and a weapon diff. Add it to the list. Guagua, I agree. Feeling kind of guagua after that game. If you need to go do it. Lobby Simulator is taking a minute. There you go. There you go. Got this map again. We have a splash. They do not, so... Theory. That's nice. Would Mr. White play the heavy? I feel like he'd play something else. Paranoid of them sitting here, yeah. Start in the open, just to see a guy here. Yeah, whole team died. Yeah. trying to force anything, just slowing the bleeding, you know? I really wanted the backflip into the torpedo to feel cool. I mean, a backflip of the front flip. Mr. Right would play X-Flow. I could see it. Alright, so, not the flame, but I just think my teammate was literally standing right there and could have killed that, but alright. A little bit of an oopsie. IMO, but whatever. Throwing stuff at him, dude. Interesting. You're kind of running out of Hydra without specials, so yeah. Kill the minigame eventually. Now you push. Lems. Alright, Lemon, what's the game plan? What's the game plan? What's the game plan? Oh, we had clams. Okay, Lemon. Go off. I don't think you should have picked that up, I'm gonna be honest, but, you know. Alright, well, I think that was a little bit ambitious after the fact, but, you know. Alright. Roll Torpedo, my beloved. You have the double wave breaker up here. Uh-oh. If that was like a splash or something, I could get that. And that gets out of position. I agree. How about that jump in? I don't know about that. Torpedo, go. From the heavens. Okay, I should not be peeking this. Okay, so like I know that like I should be defending that. I know, but like sometimes you just have to trust your team. Trust me, I was clenching as much as you were. Trust. Probably more. I don't even want this, to be honest. Oh my goodness. Jets Vulture Cat Burst and Stamp. I wouldn't like Stamp on that thing, honestly. Like a long range weapon, it's like never gonna be in position unless it's dagger range to use Stamp. Also, Stamp just kind of gimps whatever it touches. I don't know. I could do, like, I don't necessarily want a strong jet kit, but I think that'd be, like, a balanced, pretty good jet kit. I wouldn't hate it. Yeah, I think an aggro jet kit would be good after 2 had, like, the AFK. B-jet, and then the slightly less AFK, but I'm never gonna want to die custom jet. Yeah, I think they had the idea right in Splatoon 1 with, like, Burst Bomb Kraken, where, like, it could play, like, multiple ranges effectively. I don't know, I'm just biased because of what happened in 2, and I just don't think this game needs more strong shooters, to be honest. But if it actually had stamped the way it down, then yeah, I wouldn't hate it as much. Just because it'd be like, yeah, it's the easy to play, you know, anchor weapon, yes, but it doesn't have a special that just, like, you know, defines the pace of the game the way it did in 2. Sprinkler Cooler. Don't do that again. We've already had 2 Sprinkler Coolers. We already gimped the Snipe Rider with that. Let's not do that again. Sagume. E-Leader. Was my E-Leader no Toho, or is it just a different Sagume? I don't know. I don't know. By the way, we got a splash, they got a splash. They have 52, which is kind of strong here too. Yeah, like, I don't hate Jet, but it's hated the idea that it just was, like, that much better by the end of 2, that it just phased out all the other anchor weapons when it's the easiest one to play. Like, I just don't like that. Like, how I jumped and I still got the assist. Funny. Not die to fall off real quick. No junior fall off? Wow. Nice. I love stuff like that. Unfortunately, we choked the push, but I mean, honestly, like, 68 is better than how much it could have clubbed. I'll take that over nothing. Crap, 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 crap. I'm leaving. You played the minigame, but you forgot it's a 2-part minigame. Por favor. Bomb. Crab. Nice. If you're freaking out at me thinking I didn't see that, I did. It's fine. Low. That's crazy. Can't always have the crazy RNG though. Ah. Nice. I love starting engagements and then people actually just like follow and clean it. It's just like I never get tired of it. Just, you know. Like the opposite feeling of like engaging something that you think is correct and then you just get punished for it because no one helps you. The total polar opposite. That's hilarious. You deserve it, crowd. Whoa. Plus 30 for that? Really? 30 for 3 and 1, that's generous. Girl boss, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Hello. Hi. I'm surprised that was 30. Very surprised. Yeah, to be honest, I kind of rather fight a Jet than a Charger just because, like, yeah, Charger's hard to play, but just, like, I don't know, just... There's more anxiety fighting a Charger even if a Jet is easier to play. I think one tap that the Range's Charger has is scary. But yeah, like, obviously you'd rather fight, like, a low-level Charger than, like... Yeah, like God Chargers, like, no, it's just, I don't want to fight them. No thanks. Give me a second. BRB, actually, hold on. Okay. Also, while at BRB, I checked the app. I was curious. And like top 500 and like Clan Blitz for this region is like starting at like 2750, so it's around where I was thinking. So there's still a decent bit to go. But yeah, in the context of 2, I'd rather fight Charger as a main weapon. Or like, like, not in the context of 2. Like, in general, I'd rather fight Jet as a main weapon than Charger, but in the context of 2, no, because Jet in 2 has, like, insane kits. Mainly just, like, Missile Up and then, like, Burst Ray is just literally destroy stuff like Rainmaker, but... Yeah, honestly, my advice, don't engage with Twitter and people who just post like that endlessly. Just don't engage with it. I don't care to. I don't bother. It doesn't help you improve. It's not like actual discourse. Twitter's not built for actual discussion anyway, so it's just people yelling at each other, and it's just like, I don't care. I'm gonna go about my day. Totally didn't bank something. Carbon. Half the lobby is junior. This is gonna be a weird game. Okay, I kind of went too far to throw that wave break, to be honest, but... Eh. Very good, we just need more clam. Now we need, like, a way to get in. I've top Bazooka, which I'm not a fan of, but we'll see. Yeah, it's kind of a early bubble, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw this here to be annoying. Okay. Not amazing push, not the worst. Just okay, I guess. Block picture is the best thing on that app. I just use Twitter for art, honestly. Yeah, that was originally why I created a Twitter account. That was like before I streamed or did like Compflat or anything. It was literally just like I want to follow my favorite artists. Kinda don't want that, to be honest. I'll hold it, but I don't want it. I'll do it because we're just sitting back here anyway. like a very awkward game. The best word for it. Nice. I'm willing to play this low neutral. I'm fine with that. That's my speed, you know. The volume effects of a lot for search by popular without premium. Yeah. Yeah, that's like my least favorite thing about Pixiv by far. Because I remember when I first discovered that website like literal years ago, it was just like, wow, there's so many cool artists. I can't wait to use this, and I'm like, how do I use the search function? Then I learned that's the case. I'm like, oh. So now, like, unless I get like a direct Pixiv link or I'm looking at a specific artist, like their page, then yeah. Like, I never go to the site to use the search function. The thing. I mean, that's unlucky for them, because, like, the only other guy that could help them is marked. So, like, oops. Okay, I'll keep firing it, dude. The bubble! The bubble battle! Yeah, I don't know much about mahjong either. Also, I might just play it this series and be done. Because it did start later than I wanted today. We'll see. And Wavebreaker, that's pretty normal, honestly. In fairness, I have charge up on the hat. Ooh. Also, chat, I have a question, actually, that I've been thinking about. And that is, I've asked this before, and I never end up settling on it, so I always end up asking again, you know, like, time and time again, every now and then. But, like, sometimes I think about, like, if I just stream, like, later, like, you know, in the afternoon at night, but just, like, no microphone, because I can't really talk around those hours a lot of the time without being interrupted. And sometimes I do a couple series at night. I'm just, like, it makes me wish, like, man, I wish I was streaming, but, like, I'm not. Because I feel like a lot of the really interesting lobbies are around those hours. I don't know, I've been thinking about that again. I guess I've been thinking about it because I haven't had, like, time to play much. But, like, now... I didn't think it was that serious. Alright. Deep range. And we leave. Yeah, I don't know, I've been thinking about that again lately. Even like now I was gonna say that's crazy fault, never mind, it's a splasher perfectly accurate. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know, I've been thinking about that, because sometimes when I play, I'm just like kind of sitting there like silently. Anyway, like in periods when I'm trying to like focus on something. Especially if it's like X. Like it's like easier to casually talk when you're just playing series, it's like no stakes, you know? Ooh. Oh, my frames are dying. I don't know if that's Twitch or me, though. Weird. Weird. Yeah, this is a spike when it happened, but like, I hope that's the case. Yeah, like, I feel like there's no harm in doing it, and I think I overthink it sometimes because I'm just like, oh, your viewership will be lower, or they'll be like, why isn't Keen talking, blah, blah, blah. But I can like, just put it in the title and say, like, no mic. Like, I don't know, just... I don't know, I overthink a lot of things. Probably just do it if I feel like it sometimes. Yeah, I'll probably just finish out the series, given that, like, Twitch has died on me twice, and I just had, like, a random spike in frames for a second there, or frame drops. I don't know. We'll try and finish the series, maybe we'll hit 26 for 3-0 or something. Kinda crazy how low, like, 25 and 26 is, just because of how much, like, point inflation exists in this game. Like, it feels weird now, but I feel like if I keep grinding, I'll just, like, eventually reach those, like, higher numbers anyway. Like, a higher distribution of points going around, just because people are naturally, like, higher. Like if I literally get in a lobby like late at night with like someone who's like 3k, then yeah, I'm gonna get like a ton of points if they lose, that kind of thing. We'll see. I have Splash. They have Splash, they have an Undercover and a Pro, they have Crab, 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 Fighter. I was like, Weebrick's kinda nice against their comp. Weebrick's good against Dooley. Weebrick's also decent against Crab. Thanks for the help. Time to leave because the crowd has infinite range. You really... Okay, man. Okay, bro. Hmm. And we leave. Did that to stall if the other guy pushed up? So yeah, forcing. If they decide they want to do something like that. That was good. I just really like this weapon. It's like the flowchart of it. Fun. Thought my teammate got that, I was marked, so I didn't want to. Like junior accuracy is killing me here. And slider. Alright, bro. They did not know. I don't think I've even hit him. The part behind. Slider. Slider. And they're done. One clam. There you go. Very nice. Very, very nice. Hooray. Only 10. I didn't feel like a particularly hard series, so I think that's fair. Also, I feel like when loss-wise, it was really good. The stream. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, it's not bad at all. I didn't lose any series, honestly. That's a win in itself, because everything just went positive. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll probably stream again like tomorrow or something, I'll say. I'll keep the other thing in mind, like, you know, it's not impossible I'll do like a later stream where I'm just like muted or something, but who knows. It was fun. I'll keep it short today since it's been a minute. I'm kind of tired anyway. It was fun. Thank you for vibing with me. We'll do more of this soon. Hope you have a good day and I'll see you.